Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gatekeepers Court. I'm your host, Taylor B, and we are back. Yes. Okay, it took me a while to record this episode, y'all. I've been having some technical difficulties, and I'm not old, but I'm old enough to where technical difficulties make me mad. So I just had to sit down and cool off for a little bit. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm upset. But yeah, I'm back. I have some ice cold water today. No tea, no wine. Just kind of wanted to chill today. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into our opening statements. All right. So we got Allison trying to get back with Chelsea. It's starting to be a bit much. It's starting to be a bit much. And it's starting to seem like one of them situations that need a little fixing. Bill. Okay. So yeah. All right. So Kenneth is threatened by Randy. We didn't ask you to threaten him. Yeah, we didn't ask you to do that. So yeah, just keep. I don't know what that's about. Smitty gets closer to the truth with Jacob's help. I like them working together because they're like, oh man, I might not be able to work with you anymore. I don't like that. I want them to keep working together because they've gotten so far. Like Smitty by himself got far, and Jacob by himself got a little far too. But them together, man, that's the unstoppable force. I like that. I like them together. I like them working together because they're a great team. They're a much better team than Jacob and Kat. I mean, he didn't even sign up for that. So I like this team. So yeah. It is revealed that Vernon was a witness on behalf of Marcel for an IAB investigation. The plot just thickens. You know what I mean? Danny gets curious about Vernon and Martin. And they better watch out for that because, see, Danny's curiosity don't be curiosity. It be full on intuition. So when sis picks up on something, just go ahead and tell her because, baby, you gonna lose that battle. Even Vernon. But the thing about it is, she gets her intuition from Vernon because look at the next one. Vernon tells Danny that he knows about her and Andre. Now, granted, this was not intuition. This was definitely Anita telling him about it, but still, that's all I'm saying. His intuition is nothing to play with either. She gets it from him. But the child is usually more skilled than the parent. Like if you develop something through your genes, usually you have more of it than your parents, or you show it more than your parents do. So all I'm saying is, Vernon, watch out. Just go ahead and take your order because she gonna figure it out. Okay. Madison spies on Allison and Chelsea, but then she figured out like Chelsea is not checking for her. Chelsea is not trying to be with her. Like she don't want her. So I ain't even tripping. Like soon as she got her confirmation that Chelsea basically turned the girl down, she was like, "Yep, I'm good. I'm gonna go to work." And I like that. Cause yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Elon tries to throw off Jacob and Smitty. I'm gonna need for him to give that up. Okay. It's just first of all, y'all, I just moisturize my hair and sometimes the product be dripping. It looks like I just washed my hair. I did not. I did not just wash my hair. But yeah, the product, it'll be dripping off sometimes. Because I have to spray my hair to moisturize it. Otherwise, like, the product won't take. Because I have, like, 4C. So, like, yeah, the product will not take if I don't wet it. So, that's why it's dripping like that. But, just letting y'all know. But, yeah, Elon tries to throw off Jacob and Smitty. He been trying to do it since the beginning and failing miserably. You know what I mean? Like, just give it up, Delicious. Like, I don't know what to say. I just don't. All right. It is revealed that Randy did not kill Kenneth and stole 10K. Yeah. It's just the fact that you gonna steal from this man. Why? You know how he is. You know he ain't got good sense. Why would you do that? Randy, I can't help you no more. So Vanessa and Doug save Randy from Joey's wrath. So, I mean, they can help you. I ain't helping you no more, though, because why would you do that? Why? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And didn't he offer? Didn't Joey offer to send him and his family out for like a little bit because of what he was supposed to do, but didn't do? Didn't he offer it? He didn't offer 10K, but he definitely offered to send them to California for a little bit. And he was like, okay, cool. He agreed to it. And then stole 10K from the man. What's wrong with you? Like, even I would have been mad at that. Honestly, if he would have did what he wanted to do to Randy, I wouldn't have been mad. Because why would you do that? People, I tell you. All right. Kenneth comes to Martin's house as Tyrell's guest. Now, this is some bullshit. You bold. You bold, friend. You went to the man's house. It's different when you're at the country club. That's low-key a public place. I mean, not too public because it's like you got to have a membership. But the house? Do you know you can get shot? Girl! Kenneth pretends to have phone trouble to lure in Samantha. He just, both the kids, like you. First of all, the fact that you even left the house the same way you came in, you was already lucky. Then you gonna meet with my child, my other child, trying to act like you got phone trouble. You lucky me and Martin ain't in contact, because I would have told him to put your little ass in the dirt. But anyway. Okay. Danny tries to make up with Bill and Haley with sweet potato pie. Me personally, I didn't see the point in this. But I never see the point in her trying to deal with them. But y'all know I'm Team Danny. Whatever she gonna do, I'm with it. You know, just because I love Danny. So even though I didn't see the point in her doing this, me personally, that's my friend. So I'm riding with her with whatever she wanna do. Yeah, but Haley tried it. Sitting up here, well, aren't you going to apologize for causing my cramps? What cramps? What cramps? Anxiety cramps? Period cramps? In which case, they were already there. Because it ain't no cramps from no baby, because you ain't got no baby. Now, I'm not finna keep telling you about this, because at this point, we're just gathering more evidence, because we gonna put you away for this. We gonna put you away for this. Don't think you got away just because you ain't been on the docket in a minute. I just had to get some other people in it and let them know what they done did, because, you know, I just got to make space for other people on the docket. But don't think you done got away. You haven't. Okay? Just make sure you know. Yeah. But yeah, with sweet potato pie, girl. And she said, I made that from scratch, just so you know. First of all, if you did do something to it, why would you tell them? Like, anyway, Ashley and Andre go on a date. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's not my thing. I know he been kind of pining on after Ashley. You know, it's cool, it's cute. And honestly, maybe it would have been cuter had he not had a thing with Danny. But he do. So I'm not really into it. But that's because I like him and Danny. Like, let me get some water. But yeah, that's because I like him and Danny. So they shouldn't have got me used to that. Because I don't want him and Ashley. Like, to be honest, I don't want Ashley with nobody. Ashley need to chill. Like, I think Ashley needs to focus on her mission right now. Because her mission right now is to reveal that Haley is carrying a air bubble. That's what her mission is. You don't need to be worried about no man. You need to be worrying about gathering whatever evidence you can so that you can, you know, reveal in the most legal way possible that that girl ain't pregnant. Because honestly, that's probably the only thing standing between her telling Naomi, like, what's going on. Or even Danny, like, what's going on. Like, this girl not pregnant. She ain't had no ultrasound. She lying to y'all. We have no record of her coming to this hospital for no ultrasound or no checkup. And my thing is, when she be lying and saying she going on a checkup or a follow-up, where do she be going? Like, because you don't be at the hospital for that long because you ain't got no appointment, right? So it's like, what do you be doing? Are you at, like, the other scammer's house that you work with and they putting together the fake ultrasounds that you going to show to your man? Let me know. I mean, not that I need the information for personal purposes, because baby, I ain't trying to fake no pregnancy. I don't think that's smart, and it's just ugh. It's just a little odd to me. That's odd behavior. I don't do that. But I'm just saying, like, what you plan to do for him, because this can only go on for so long. Like, I know people who don't walk around super flat. You know what I'm saying? With when they was pregnant, but it lasted probably like 2 months. So you don't have much time, you know? Yikes. Whew. Yeah, but anyways, that's what Ashley need to be focused on instead of going on dates with Andre, because girl, we are not rooting for you. Anyways, Shanice and Derek go on a date. Ow, we like that. Okay. This is cute. Honestly, it wasn't even really a date, but it is. So I'm rooting for that. And they kind of like, they flirting though. They is flirting, but she said she was saying thank you to him or something like that. But they flirting. They flirting. She flirting. He flirting. And what is this physical therapy in the hallway, Shanice and Derek? Like, y'all are petty as hell, and I'm so here for it. Like, I love it. Play in her face, because Derek, she played in yours. I forgot how long y'all was together, but she played in yours. She played in your face really, really bad. She tried to act like she didn't have no kind of feelings for that man. Oh, I don't like him like that. She kept pushing you away, self-sabotaging the relationship, all because she didn't want to be the bad guy, right? She didn't want to be the bad guy and fuck up the relationship. Out loud. Yeah. She didn't want to be the bad guy and fuck up the relationship. So she wanted to push you away so that you would break up with her and you could be the bad guy. You seen how when you was getting advice from y'all friends, they kept blaming you for everything. Whole time, she's the one who really just don't want to be with you. You the only one know this because you the only one that's in a relationship with her. But everybody else is just fooled by Ashley's mask with her two-faced ass. So play in her face. I support it. But I also support you actually moving on too. I really want you to just move on. And I think Shanice is a great person to move on with. Now, I don't condone back-to-back relationships, because I do think people need breaks to, really hone in on themselves and, just get a little break. Give your heart a break. Like, going back-to-back to me is just, you're not over that person at all, And on top of that, you kind of need to just reevaluate, like, what went wrong. I feel like relationships, it's kind of like sports. Like, when you lose a game, you go back and you watch film and you figure out what went wrong. And I feel like that's what people need to do with their relationships. Watch that film, girl, what went wrong? And be accountable for your actions, as well as realizing what that other person did too. So that's why I do not condone back-to-back relationships. But I don't have no control over this. So I'm just saying, if you are going to be in back-to-back relationships, Shanice is a great person to move on with. But if you take my advice, yes, watch that film. and explore. Like, being single and watching film don't necessarily mean you just don't deal with nobody. You could just be a bachelor. Have some fun. Go on dates. Get to know what it is that you really like. You might not even know what you like outside of her. because you was with her for so long, or you know, she might have been the first person you really liked in that way. So yeah, that helps too. I ain't saying don't date or don't deal with nobody. I'm just saying back-to-back relationships might not be helpful. But don't mind me. I just got a few mental health professional credentials. But we like the date. Okay, so Ashley gets jealous of Shanice and Derek. Like, what's your problem? First you sabotage the relationship. You make this man feel like he the whole problem. You turn down his proposal. Y'all break up. Now you mad that he on a date. And let's be real, it's not like Shanice broke any kind of girl code. Y'all are co-workers at best. Y'all are not besties. Y'all are cool at work, you know, as part of your professional relationship, but y'all are not besties. Like, walk away. And what's so annoying is she got jealous of them being on a date while on a date. Like, that's rude. Like, it's rude and it's so hypocritical. How dare you? You really on a date with a whole other man, mad that he on a date with a whole other woman just because you know her? Like, doesn't he know Andre? Wasn't Andre low-key trying to be both of y'all friends, even though he's really just trying to be your friend? But wasn't he trying to be low-key both of y'all friends? You was trying to push him onto Derek so bad. Oh, he's harmless. Y'all could be friends too. Hang out with Andre. Get to know him. Didn't you tell him he ain't have nothing to worry about with Andre? All of a sudden, y'all on a date. Soon as y'all break up 5 minutes before. And you have the nerve, the vanilla caucasity, the spicy vanilla caucasity, to be jealous of this man out on a date with somebody who never claimed to be your friend. I mean, if that's not narcissism, you just take my credentials. You take them, okay? All right. Smitty asked Marcel about the suspicious transactions. He's going to get down to it. So y'all might as well just be honest. But they're not going to be honest because they've taken, you know, this cone of silence and everybody just, we ain't going to say nothing. We ain't going to say nothing. But it's like stuff keep coming out anyway. Give it up. Give it up. Spill the beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it go. Danny interrupts Andre and Ashley's date. This was funny. Just because, let me tell you something. The reason she did that is because she could. And let me explain what I mean by that. She know he's not going to make her leave the table. She knows that he's not going to say anything rude to her. He's not going to be mean to her. He's not going to curse her out. Because Andre love that woman. She can do that. That's all I'm saying. But whatever. And then Ashley trying to throw her little shade like towards the end. It's just like, first of all, it took you 10 years to catch on to what was going on anyway. They had a whole conversation over your head and you just and she didn't even care about her and Andre date until Danny came over there anyway, girl. She kept looking over there at Shanice and Derek, like. And it's not even like they was really kikiing like that. Like, they were having a good time, but it's not like they was in each other's face like, ooh, let's kiss, let's do all this. Like, she's got to do the most. Girl, Ashley, I tell you. Martin hires security from the local PD. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the man is messing with your kids. I completely understand that, but it would also behoove you to tell your family about what's going on and who the threat is so that they don't bring this man home or help him out with his phone in the park. I mean, that's also an option. You doing everything except what you're supposed to do, and it's pissing us off. We hate it. We hate it. Smitty hates it. Your kids hate it. I mean, everyone hates it. Andre and Danny reunite after his date with Ashley. Girl, it ain't even take 5 minutes. It ain't take 5 minutes. And what's so funny is, like, he really walked in her house like he came to get some straightening. Like, he He was just so upset. But you weren't upset for that long, huh, Andre? The man folded like a lawn chair. This man folded like a note in a middle school class. He just quick. It was so quick. I'm like, girl, you knew why you went there. Cause you know where you want to be at. And it's like, just admit it. Like, just let it go. You really went out with Ashley just to see what your options really was. Cause I don't think he knew that Danny was gonna pop up there. I don't think that. But I think he was happy about it. Like, I think he was like, yeah, she gonna see me out with somebody else. She gonna want me. Like, girl. Cause think about it. Even if he do like keep going on dates with Ashley, eventually Danny was gonna run into them anyway. I feel like that was his whole purpose. Just to try to get her attention, just to see like, oh well, if she get jealous, if she get mad, then I know what she want. But it's like you do know what she want. It's just the fact of the matter is, it has not been that long since she got a divorce from a man who cheated on her and left her for her daughter's best friend. You gotta let her marinate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let her get that out. Like, I'm not totally upset with Danny for not wanting to jump into things with Andre because, I mean, compared to how long she was with Bill and how long she has been divorced from him and the whole situation has died down, like, to be honest, it hasn't been that much time. So it does feel like rushing. Like, you asking her to be with you, it does feel like rushing. Of course, it don't feel like that to you because you don't have that type of history with nobody. Like, you don't have that type of pain to look back at. Like, imagine building a whole life with somebody. A whole life with somebody. You got 2 grown kids with them. You had a house with them. Like, a whole life. Like, spent all that time with him. She was with him since she was 17 years old. That's all she knew for so long. Like, you have to give her time to really just fully come back into herself because that takes time. And I don't think Andre understands that. And I think that's kind of like the downside of being with somebody younger. They don't understand, you know, heartbreak on that level. Like, they get it. They understand that it's painful, but they don't understand that level of a loss. Like, she didn't just lose her high school sweetheart. Like, no, she lost somebody that she built a whole life with, like, that she thought it was forever with. She even said she never had any clues. He never told her anything was wrong. He was always cheating, so it wasn't like she, he was cheating with Haley and anything was different. It was the same thing. He was cheating just like he had been cheating before Haley, which is not a good thing. We're not condoning that. But I'm just saying, like, she was conditioned for so long to deal with that. And now that she's out of it, she's realizing how terrible it was and that she deserved way better. And yeah, she was afraid, like, you gonna think about coming out of something like that. You're fragile. You know what I'm saying? So she's afraid that you're gonna do anything wrong. Like, not even just doing what he did. Because obviously, like, she probably gonna leave you way before you even get to do her like he ever did. But the fact of the matter is she can't afford to be hurt at all right now because emotionally she's super fragile. And I feel like Andre is just being very hard on her. He's being unfair. And he's just thinking about himself and what he wants. Like, think about what she needs. She needs time. She needs space. She needs patience. And she needs you to keep laying it down the way that you have. Don't forget that part. And that's not having her cake and eating it too. It's not. Okay? Cause she wanna be with him. I believe she does. I just feel like it's just a lot going on. Like, he just don't get it. He does not get it. All he knows is what he want. That's how they be, girl. Anyway, Leslie tries to team up with Haley. Honestly, I thought it was gonna happen. Cause Haley ain't got no friends. Like, and she just be begging for friends. Like, but she really be trying to get her old friends back. Which that's never happening. I don't know why she keep doing that. But yeah, she really be trying to get her old friends back. But I thought it was gonna happen. But it ain't happen, girl. She was just like, Cause one thing about it, me and you are not the same. I'm like, y'all ain't that far. But yeah, I guess like, cause to me, Haley's betrayal of the Dupree family was like more sneaky. It was more under the radar. It wasn't public till it was public. Whereas Leslie's, like, okay, Leslie's was sneaky too, because I mean, it was 20 plus years before anybody knew anything. But when she came to town, she was doing all that, like with the wigs and making herself known, and then she made that big dramatic spectacle at the anniversary party. Like, Haley ain't never do none of that. Haley was more so like, she was dating him. It was definitely under the radar. She was, dealing with him, whatever. And however the conversation happened, it happened, but she never wanted it to be a big spectacle the way that it was. It just was. But it's like, to be honest, what did you expect? Like, to me, I like Leslie's approach a little bit better. I mean, honestly, they're both terrible. But I'm saying I like Leslie's approach a little bit better because at least Leslie owns the fact that she wanted to hurt them. Haley still holds on to this narrative of, I didn't want to hurt y'all. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Like, I just fell in love. It wasn't a choice. Like, it was a choice. Your best friend's dad, like, that's a choice. Out of all the men in the world, rich men in the world, like, girl, you could have had so many different people. Like, you're not ugly by any means. You hang out with like a upper class, upper echelon of people. Like, you could have found somebody who's not a Dupree or who's not somebody's husband. You know what I mean? You could have found somebody who's not your friend's dad. You could have found somebody who had money. Like, you could have found someone close to your age. You could have found somebody who was really like fitting for you. But instead, you chose to deal with your best friend's dad. That's a choice. But she still to this day won't admit that it was a choice. She just feel like she act like love just came and took her hostage, shot her in the ass with a Cupid heart or whatever, and now she in love, and it's nothing she could do about it. Like, it's a lot you could have did about it. You could have stopped talking to him. You could have, I don't know, deflected his advances. I don't know who came on to who, but you could have did a lot. You chose not to. So yeah, Leslie on the other hand, she like, shoot, I knew he was with Nicole. He was my man. Whenever he was with me, he was mine. That's Leslie. Leslie don't care. Leslie like, yeah, bitch, I hurt you, like, but I don't give a damn. Like, it was good. We like her. Okay. But yeah, it didn't work out. Kat sabotages Eva's position at Ted's practice. I figured this was gonna happen. I didn't like the fact that he asked Kat to help her out. I understood why he did it because she was the last person in that position. But I just had this feeling like she was going to try to do something shady to make Eva look bad. And I didn't like how he came at Eva because I'm just like, she just got there 5 minutes ago. You the one begged her to take this job. She told you she wasn't prepared. And now that she shows that she's not prepared, you surprised? Like, what are we doing here, Ted? What are we doing? I don't know. But yeah, she did it. And I hope Eva might as well just tell. I don't know why she waiting. I mean, I think she want to do something worse than tell on her, but it's like, I personally would do both. Like, why are we choosing? I never got that whole scarcity mindset of, okay, I ain't gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Do both. Why are we picking and choosing the way we go about it? Let's just do both. What is that? Oh, it's the shine. That's funny. Okay. Pam suggests that Danny gets back into modeling. I think this would be a great idea. Because Danny still has like a high profile in the modeling community. So I think this would be great. Chelsea just left. So Danny getting back in, I think it'll be cute. I say go for it, friend. You know I'm down for you. Anything with Danny in fashion, I'm down for it. Cause sis know what she doing. She's good at that. Like she got stuff to do. She acts like the rent is due when it comes to that fashion and that modeling. So yeah, we like that. Nicole and Leslie have a sit down. Nicole tries to choke Leslie. Girl, I've been waiting. I've been waiting on you. Ooh, I've been waiting on you. And didn't I tell y'all? I said, listen, they not letting her be mad. They not letting her be mad. They not letting her get her anger out, and it's gonna come out in a very unhinged manner. I said this. I said it. I said it. I said it. People ain't believe me. Oh, Nicole ain't like that. She too dignified. She don't know how to show her anger. She ain't no Danny. Okay. Where you think Danny get it from? Mm-hmm. She called 1-800 choke that hoe. I bet you that. And I don't think she done. That's the thing. I don't think she's done, girl. I don't think she done. And Ted, why you jumping in? You know she been coming for her for so long. Started at the anniversary party. Like she owe her way more than that. I don't get you. The only reason you need to be pulling her off of her is to get her off of them customers. But other than that, you should have let her wear that ass out. Cause she deserved it. Girl, Ted should have just stood there like, I told you to leave my wife alone. Like, girl, y'all rich. She'll bail out. The hell? He just, he get on my nerves. He don't never know what to do at what time. Like, he just, ugh. Leslie asked Ted to take her home. And then Ted's stupid ass gonna do it. Why would you believe? Really? Oh my God, that she just tried to choke the life out of me and now I just don't know if I can get home. And you just gonna go for it? Take your wife home. How about that? Like, go home with your wife. This is precisely the problem. You too damn nice. Okay? Worry about what other people got going on. Don't nobody care about all that. We don't care. I'd have been like, that's too bad. I would have asked somebody at Orphe Jeans, one of y'all can take her home because I don't know what's going on. Call the girl an Uber. Do something. I would have called an Uber. Shoot. And you better be lucky it's post-COVID because I would have called you an Uber pool just to let you know you ain't shit. But anyway, Eva confronts Kat, which is it's been a long time coming, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like Eva not doing enough, but I also feel like Eva might be plotting. Like, okay, you doing all of this shady shit, I'm gonna do something way shadier. Like, I feel like Eva, because Kat been trying to call Eva evil for so long, like, and really Eva was not evil. Eva, honestly, it didn't take Eva long to even figure out that her mom was more focused on her own ambitions than trying to make sure that Eva had a relationship with her dad. You know, so it's like, Eva at her core is not an evil human being, but she can be. Like, if she wants to hurt Kat, she really can. It's not like she don't know anything about her. So it's like, if I were Kat, I would tread lightly because you really think because you got this money and this status that you just the baddest bitch out here and can't nobody touch you. Like, girl, all right, she'll turn your whole family against you. She did it once before. All right, Sharon rejects Anita's ideas for the reunion concert. Tracy kind of did too, which I don't understand. I'm like, Anita has the most experience. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yes, she got it in a shady way. We know this. We're aware. We know it. We've acknowledged it. Y'all have talked about it on multiple occasions. We get it. However, the facts are the facts. And sis has the most experience. So for y'all to just be ready to shut it down just because she's the one who is suggesting it, I just think that's stupid. Now, I do understand the sentiment about wanting it to be a group decision. And if everybody said no, then it's a no. I get that. But I also feel like I said, she has the most experience in this. So why not allow her to have a little bit more of a say? Not because she's Anita and she's the queen, but because she really just knows what she's doing. I don't know. But yeah. Especially with like the choreographer, I'm like, y'all probably need some help. I can only imagine. And that's one thing I'm passionate about, dance. Like, we're not going to be out here looking crazy dancing. Absolutely not. We will stand still singing before we do that. I'd rather not dance at all. Like, no, before we look a mess. Absolutely not. Okay. Well, Madison is nervous about meeting Anita. I mean, I could see why, because if we didn't know Anita, I feel like we would all be a little intimidated. So I get it. But girl, tighten up. Like, she always talking down on herself in comparison to the Dupree family, especially Chelsea. Like, it's starting to get to a point where it's like Chelsea is always having to remind her that she's great. You know, like them people where they just don't, their self-esteem is just kind of like in the toilet, and so you always have to boost them all the time. Like, that gets exhausting. Because why don't you know? Like, I don't want to be I don't want to be mean about it, but it's just like, for real, why don't you know? Like, you got all these things going for yourself, you know, and you still need people to kind of boost you. And don't get me wrong, like, I've been there before. I still have those moments now, but I also know, like, it can be exhausting. Like, sometimes I be looking at myself like, damn, friend, like, don't you know? Like, why do you need your friends to say this about you or to compliment you? Like, at some point, you need to know on your own that you are somebody. Like, I don't know. I don't know, girl. Don't get me the line. But yeah, she was nervous. Okay, Jacob and Smitty realized they may have to stop working together. And I don't want them to. I love them. Like, they meet us be so cool. I just don't like that they be meeting at the police station, because I just feel like everybody listening. Like, you seen how Marcel and Elon done popped up on them 2 and 3 times. Nobody got time for that. Girl. Allison pops up on Chelsea and Madison again. You need a restraining order, baby. Like, stat. Smitty finds out that Martin hired security, which is good, because now he can't lie out of that shit. You can't lie, because now he know. And listen, Smitty, I ain't saying hold him hostage till he tell you the truth. I'm just saying don't let him leave. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying tie him down to a chair with some rope. I ain't saying pin him to the bed or nothing, you know, but if you did, maybe he'll tell you. Let's move on. So the articulates break up again. I mean, I won't say it's a big surprise, but I hope it's for good, though, because it's just too much. Like, they just keep showing that they resent her for being successful, and I get it. She might have got there in a shady way, but it don't look like, to me, it doesn't seem like she wanted to screw them over. Like, it seems like she was given an ultimatum, like, either screw them over or nobody's successful. And it's just like, why would I throw myself under the bus and then nobody makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like, had she not chosen to just move on and go and be successful and be who she is, think about that. Y'all would not have the chance to come back today. Maybe it was meant to be this way. I don't know. God work in weird ways sometimes, you know. Maybe y'all wasn't supposed to all make it at the same time. Maybe y'all's stories, y'all's paths was not just supposed to be the same. And they just keep holding on to what they could have had and what they lost. And I understand, but it's done. You're not getting it back. You're not getting that time back. You're not getting those awards back that you might have gotten. Like, you're not getting that attention back. You're not getting the fame back, the money. You're not getting none of that back. Let it go. I would let it go. Because the thing is, at least y'all are alive to get it. Because let's not forget, all of y'all left somebody else behind before y'all went and became who y'all became. So she's not the only one guilty here. Because y'all definitely left Barbara. And then Barbara not even here no more. So, and, you know, Anita's whole thing is like, I want to do this for all of us. Even Barbara. Like, she's doing it with Barbara in her heart. Why can't y'all do the same? I don't know. I'm not saying they haven't made any points. I'm just saying that a good bit of what they're angry about now is rooted in resentment. And it's like, at some point, you got to let it go. But that's just me. Don't listen to the kid, girl. All right, let's get into the docket. So who's on the docket for the day? We got Ashley Morgan on the docket, of course. Of course. Sis is accused of chronic self-sabotage. Yes. Because you sabotaged your relationship with Derek, but you're jealous of him and Shanice. At this point, it's giving very much, I don't want you happy at all. But I don't want you to want nobody but me. I don't want you happy with me. And I'm going to make you miserable while you with me. But you can't go be happy with nobody else. Like, this not even chronic self-sabotage at this point. It's pure narcissism. Like, we really gonna have to change the charges at this point. Because that's crazy. And then on top of that, you ruining your professional relationship with Shanice over a man that you pushed away. And the girl was telling you plain as day he fine. And if you don't want him, because she seen you pining over Andre, and she was like, well, listen, if you want to go after Andre, I'll take Derek off your hands. She said that to you on multiple occasions. And you sitting up here thinking she playing. She wasn't playing. She was not playing. Friend was not playing at all, girl. So, yeah. And that's self-sabotage. Like, stop sabotaging yourself. You sabotaging your job. You sabotaging relationships. Like, you just sabotaging. Let it go. You just don't want your life to look any kind of nice. But yeah, sis is guilty. We're gonna say that she's guilty. I'm gonna sentence you to 1 year of pure singleness. Okay, no sex, no dating. Don't even text nobody. Like, no dating apps. I don't want you to do none of that. I want you to just focus on exposing Haley, and that's it. You know, do something for the community. You know, I don't think you should focus on relationships right now because it's just not working. It's not working. To be honest, I really see you doing well as a PI. I think you could really work well in that field. Shoot, you could probably help Kat because that's a mess. Because at least you like to gather evidence. That's one thing I like about you. You like, I ain't gonna say nothing yet, but I just know she lying. I like that about you. You like, I want her dead to rights. I want her good. Like, I want to make sure she can't lie her way out of this. And boom. So, Yeah, I'm supportive. I'm very supportive. All right, so let's get to the verdict. So this is like my predictions, what I think could happen. All right, so I think Allison is dangerous and stalkery. And let's be real. We've seen abusive relationships, right? And they be paying attention to where you are. Sometimes you got to share your location with them all the time. Like, if he is the way that she's saying that he is, how does she have so much free time to stalk Chelsea? Y'all, I have a theory. It might be crazy. It might be a little far-fetched. It might be a reach. But hear me out. I think her husband dead. I think she killed her husband, y'all. I think he's somewhere in her house lying around dead. He probably in a bag with something to make him not smell. I forgot what stuff you put on them to make them not smell. But I heard about it on a show. But I'm telling you, I think she killed him. I don't even think this man exists anymore. I think she's deleted him off the earth. And now she got all the free time in the world. Because I think he did. I think he did give her an ultimatum. But he just didn't realize he was dealing with the Undertaker. And so... and so she killed him. And so that's what I think. I think she killed him. And now she got all the time in the world to chase Chelsea around. So she really and truly chose Chelsea. Like, oh, so you gonna try to keep me away from her knowing I like her? All right. Pow. Pew pew. Like, I feel like that's what happened. Either that or he's not like that at all. And he really just don't even know what's going on. He just thinks she out the house looking for the work or working or whatever he thinks she's doing. And she's not doing any of that. She's chasing Chelsea around. And he probably don't even care what she's doing because he probably really is like a free-spirited partner. And he just not somebody that want to keep tabs on his partner. Like, when she come home, she'll come home, you know, and we'll get to loving on each other again. But I'm not going to restrict her like that. Because to be honest, he did not give that. Like, when we first met them, he didn't give those vibes. Like, he was really cool. He seemed very cool about everything. He didn't give, like, jealous. But we also didn't get to see him a lot. You know? We didn't even see her a lot until she started stalking Chelsea. So, I mean, well, until Chelsea started wanting to be with her. So, yeah, we've seen more of her than we've seen him. So, but what we did see of him, he didn't give that. So, I'm telling y'all, that man either dead or he is nothing like what she described. And he don't even know what she doing. And she probably really out here cheating. Or trying to cheat. Because Chelsea ain't going for it. But yeah, I feel like Fran is dangerous. But I feel like if she is capable of doing the crazy stuff that I think she is, I think that man dead. I think she killed him. Don't give me the line. Okay. I don't want this to happen. But I think because Martin is not doing what he's supposed to do, Kenneth is going to kidnap one of those kids. He's going to. Because at this point, I don't even know what he really wants. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's to embarrass him or expose him. I don't know. But I do know that he just will not go away. And he's becoming more and more of a problem every episode. And it's just a lot. Like, I think he's going to kidnap one of the kids. I mean, he already made contact with both of them, so. All right, I think Smitty is going to kick Martin out. Yeah. I mean, we seen in the preview, he threatened it. And I'm actually recording this, like, during the week after. So I've kind of seen what happened in that scene, but I don't want to speak on it because technically I'm not supposed to. We'll speak on it the next, the Gatekeepers court. Yeah, on the next episode. But yeah, I think he's gonna kick him out. I do. I think he's gonna kick him out, and because I mean, at this point, it's getting ridiculous. Like, he's finding out more with Jacob than he is from his own husband, and it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, should nobody be able to come up to me and tell me about my partner or anybody I'm close to. Like, shouldn't nobody be able to come up to me and tell me anything I don't know about you? But my partner, like, I'm supposed to know that first. I'm supposed to know about you first. Because, I mean, like, say it was one of my cousins. I mean, shoot, you probably forgot to tell me. You know, we probably ain't seen each other since the family reunion. And so maybe you told somebody else something that you didn't tell me. And so that can get lost in the sauce. I understand that. But my partner, ain't no way somebody came up to me and told me something about you that you're supposed to tell me, especially when it got to do with the safety of our kids. Like, are you stupid? Like, I just at least tell Smitty. I don't understand why we're not telling Smitty. Smitty gives very much ride or die. So I don't think he would judge him. I don't think he would leave him. I think he's going to leave him for not saying anything. And rightfully fucking so. Like, I don't like this. I don't like the secrecy. Like, just tell him. He's not gonna leave you. I don't think so. He done stayed with you through all this. So I don't know. I think he gonna kick you out though. So I hope Vernon got that couch open. All right, Jacob. I think Jacob is going to find the truth about his dad, and I think he gonna hide it. Because he was talking a big game now. Like, oh, well, if I find anything about him, then I'll just do whatever I need to do. And, you know, throughout the episodes, we've seen that, yes, he will do that. But it wasn't that close to home. Like, yeah, he arrested Danny, but Danny ain't his mama. You know what I mean? Like, Danny is his mother-in-law. Danny's not his mother. So when it comes to your actual dad, I don't know, friend. I just don't think you gonna do it. It'll surprise me. Like, it'll surprise me, but it won't. Because it's like, he does follow the rules. He is a goody two-shoes, but I think he is going to definitely bend or break those rules for his dad. He loves his dad. He looks up to his dad. And the reason why he won't even fathom that his dad might have done something negative is because he don't want to look at him in that light. And so I feel like he's going to try to hold on to this vision or this perception of his dad as long as he can. So, yeah, he might find something, but he ain't going to tell nobody. And that's why him and Smitty going to end up not working together. Joey will find a way to off Randy. Yeah, I don't think he gonna let that go. That man stole from him. At the end of the day, he's not gonna let that go. Like, Vanessa got him off his scent for a little bit, but at the end of the day, that man is who he is. He lives by his code, and he is not gonna let that go. Cause I don't know what you think you did, girl, but you ain't do it. All right, Andre and Danny might lock it in. Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I think seeing him with another woman made her definitely, like, look at it from a different standpoint. Like, it made her really realize how much she does like Andre. You know? And even though she's still hurting from whatever happened with Bill, it's like, she really does like Andre. And I don't think she wants him to be with nobody else. I don't think she wants to let him go just yet. So, I think they gonna lock it in, girl. They already done got back in the bed. Yeah, Nicole and Leslie will have a round 2. I definitely believe this. I believe they're gonna have a round 2, 3, and 4. Like, I honestly, from this point forward, ever since she choked Leslie, I think it's gonna be on site every time she see her. And y'all gonna think I'm playing, y'all gonna think I'm lying, but child, I bet you next time Leslie see Nicole, she gonna run, girl. But anyways, and I also think the articulates are over for good. They just don't have too many problems. Like, I just think once Anita has gotten to the point where she's tired and she's, you know, the patience has run thin. Like, she got to a point where she's just like, get out of my hotel room. Like, I don't even want to do this no more. When she got to that point, I feel like, yeah, it was over. Because it was one thing when y'all didn't want to do it. and she was pushing to do it, because her guilt was pushing her. But after a while, it's like, I don't feel so guilty that I'm going to keep allowing you to play with me, So I think they're over for good. I sure hate that. But at the same time, it's just like, it should not be this hard. Nothing should be that hard. Like, if it's that hard, if I'm having to keep having the same conversation, the same argument over and over, at this point, girl, I'm ready to let it go. So I get it. And she probably had to get back to her medical examiner job in New York for Law and Order SVU. So I just had to throw that in there. My sis got credits, okay? Auntie got credits. Auntie got a resume. She done been everywhere. We love her. Shout out to Tamara Tooney. All right. Well, that is the end of this episode of the Gatekeepers Court. So, all right. Well, I'll see you on the next time. Until then, stay shady, stay sharp, stay tuned. All of those shenanigans. Bye, y'all.